Hi Sage, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tawana. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who do, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do your reading for the month of October. It can resonate with you if you have a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And before we jump into the reading, let's talk about decks. I'm using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck today. I am using the Angel Answers Oracle deck, and I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot. I have already shuffled and pulled your cards, so let's jump right in. All right, Sage, first card we have for you is Spirals of Manifestation, which this card always comes out when you're dealing with manifestations, but manifestations that include others. And because it includes others, the manifestation may change. So it is knowing and being conscious that you are co-creating with other people, and sometimes realizing that sometimes these relationships may not serve us anymore, and so the universe will give you a pivot and you'll meet up with new people. You'll be redirected to new people. The people who you were collaborating with before may be redirected to other people. It's just based on what is serving you, your highest good and their highest good in that moment in time. So you may be dealing with others or a manifestation that you created with other people in the month of October. And then we have Shock of the New. And this card talks about breaking patterns, breaking cycles, daring to do something differently. Maybe in these manifestations that you've created, maybe in these dynamics that you've created with people, with friends, whether it be lovers, friends, family members, this is an opportunity to do something in a new way in those dynamics. And then we have Focus on the Light, which to me is just simply being optimistic and focusing on the good in situations and not necessarily so much the negative aspects, even though they may be there pulling on you, even though they may exist. It is choosing, making a clear choice and setting an intention to focus on the good, focus on the light. And this is not in a toxic positivity kind of way. It is being so aware of things that can come into your reality based on what you are giving your attention to, that you are choosing to put your attention on the positive things, to welcome in positive manifestations, positive relationships into your physical reality. All right, so that was a mouthful. Why do I feel like this is like people dynamics that you're dealing with in the month of October? Whether this be a dynamic with a specific person, or maybe this is a dynamic that you're seeing in multiple relationships, which is causing you to like want to do something new. Like you've experienced this before, you've gone through this cycle with this kind of person, you know what they represent, and so you want to break the cycle. Maybe that's what's coming in as a theme for you in October. All right, let's jump into the tarot. First card we have is the King of Pentacles. Very stable energy. It's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So reciprocity here. Could be reciprocity between two people. This could be you or two people that you're dealing with. It feels like there is reciprocity here in a certain dynamic. It feels like these two people are maybe working on something together. Maybe these are two people who are collaborating on a project, or maybe they're just friends. But it feels like between these two people, there's an equal give and take. There's love. Or if there is no love, there's at the minimum appreciation, respect. And then we have this is your card, the Eight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Judgment card. You know what is very interesting? Now this is looking to me like these two people may not be in collaboration yet, but there may be an intent on one of their parts. It's going to be two scenarios for all of you, or well, two scenarios that I'm getting from this reading. There's an energy of a duo, like two people who are working on something and maybe wanting to bring in the help of a third person. Maybe you are the third person, Sagittarius. I don't know if you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know where that came from because I have not done an Aquarius reading recently or have been talking about Aquarius signs and placements. So yeah, two people who are looking to like pull you into maybe a project, a business, or just a friendship, and not being sure and if you would like to be included in that. Or this is you and somebody else, someone wanting to have reciprocity with you and not being sure of, is Sagittarius even interested? Like, does Sagittarius want to come together on this? Does Sagittarius even want my friendship? Does Sagittarius even want to work collaboratively on a project right now? And some of you guys, this is somebody who you have history with or who you've dealt with before, because the Judgment card talks about second chances. So this does not feel like a new person in your life. This feels like somebody who you are well aware of and they are well aware of you. And it feels like someone here is considering the Page of Wands. Like, do I send Sagittarius a message to pull them into this? Like, do I attempt to pull in Sagittarius further in friendship? Do I attempt to pull in Sagittarius in this project? Since there are so many pentacles here, I am inclined to think that this is something related to career, finances, money. Excuse me. Yeah. So this is weighing up, like, do I want to include Sagittarius? Do I want to bring in Sage on this idea, this project? Or to put it even more simply, do I want to resurrect this friendship or this relationship with Sagittarius? And we have the King of Cups. Could be you or it could be somebody else that you're dealing with. We also have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. We also have the Eight of Cups and the World. So the answer looks like on the recipient's end, I don't know who this King of Cups is, but I feel like this is the person receiving like the message, the attempt to collaborate, the attempt to come in partnership, the attempt to work together. It feels like they are opting to leave the situation. Whoever this King of Cups is, I almost feel like this could even be someone's emotions, and like keeping their emotions hidden is becoming a burden for them. Someone's emotions are becoming burdensome, maybe keeping them hidden, keeping them to themselves. Maybe as a result of working together with someone, Sag. You've realized that you've had to like keep certain feelings to yourself, whatever those feelings are. And it's now like getting to the place where you want to drop those burdens. Maybe reveal how you really feel to this person, to someone around you. You know what this feels like too? Like some of you guys may have like a working relationship where you are weighing up, like, do you want to express your real emotions? Because maybe the relationship has never really taken that form before. Maybe this relationship has never gone into this emotional territory before, or you guys have never discussed these kinds of feelings that one person is having. And maybe you're not sure if you want to go down that route with that other person, Sag. Maybe that's what this burden is for some of you. Your feelings are a burden because you have not disclosed them yet. And maybe this is you wondering, do I disclose those feelings or not? Because I mean, we already have a equal give and take between us. We're working together so well. Like, do I want to ruin this working relationship, or do I want to ruin what we already have with each other? Clarify the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. I feel like this is somebody pretending. That's why I want to get more clarification. Clarify the Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. It feels like somebody has had these feelings maybe for a while, but they pretend like they don't. Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands talks about choices, options, thinking maybe, how am I going to do this? How am I going to approach this? How am I going to approach this person? On the surface, this person looks confident, but inside, on the surface, this is how they look. Inside, this is how they feel. Anxiety, worried, looking for the best way to navigate a situation with another person. And maybe because of it's so difficult, like just closing the cycle and walking away from this because their burdens are, somebody wants to release their feelings. Like somebody doesn't know where to put these feelings, and they want to release them. It's becoming too much of a burden to carry these feelings. It's becoming too much of a burden to carry these feelings. This is really interesting because that's not the vibe that I got in the first section of the reading, but coming into the middle of the reading and seeing how the cards are laid out, this is what I'm getting. It feels like two people are collaborating, and one person is thinking like, should I interrupt the stream of our collaboration and talk about these feelings that I have? And ultimately, like, realizing that they can't keep these feelings hidden forever. Clarify the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. What's the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands is the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Being very tied to a brand new beginning, wanting a brand new beginning, wanting something concrete, obsessively probably even thinking about something concrete, but not being able to be confident enough to express that you want something concrete. Sag, I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody that you're dealing with, but someone here has hidden feelings. I'm very surprised that the High Priestess isn't here. Maybe these feelings aren't entirely hidden. Maybe they're known, but for whatever reason, like, two people have decided, like, we're just going to work together, or we're just going to be friends, or we're just going to do whatever. And then someone wants to change that dynamic in some way, shape, or form, but not knowing how to do that. We have the Tower and the Ace of Swords, which is a truth, a very surprising truth coming to light, coming to the surface. So maybe this is the person who's like keeping these emotions to themselves, finally having a moment that like reveals the truth to the other person. Or maybe this is just them waking up to the truth within themselves, like, this is how I feel and I need to do something with these feelings. So it's either I'm going to walk away from this entire situation, or I'm just going to express how I feel to this person. I'm going to express how I feel in this dynamic. And then we have the Three of Wands the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, okay, the plot thickens, because now I'm feeling like someone doesn't want to have a brand new beginning or express the way that they're feeling, possibly because they know that it's going to cause some kind of conflict. It's going to cause a fight. It's going to cause a conflict. Some of you guys, this is you being in partnership with a person and having feelings for some kind of party outside of that dynamic, and knowing that if you do reveal how you truly feel, if you do go for this brand new beginning, if you do pursue something new, you're opening yourself up to a whole lot of chaos and confusion. And so you're just deciding not to. You're deciding to stay in the moon energy of uncertainty, or deciding to walk away from conflict and close out this situation entirely. This is interesting. This is a lot of different storylines that I'm getting for all of you, which is why now, like, spirals of manifestation makes so much more sense to me, because now it's like you were co-creating with a person, and now based on what your most recent desires, you may have to pivot, or maybe based on their most recent desires, they may have to pivot, which takes you out of partnership with each other, or presents the possibility of taking you out of partnership with each other. Spirals of manifestation talks about co-creating with someone as long as it serves you and their highest good. If it no longer serves your highest good, or if you guys are no longer in alignment, it doesn't make sense to co-create together anymore. There's something new that someone wants to pursue, or someone wants to break the cycle that they're in. But it's almost like there's an element here of like focusing on the positivity, or doing this in the most uplifted, positive way that they can, avoiding fights or avoiding contention or avoiding fallouts between people. All right, so let's get some advice. Spirit, what's the advice for Sagittarius in October? What's the advice for Sag in October? Anything else? We have great cards. Great cards. Let me just say that. The first card we have is no need to worry. And then we have improving health. Then we have unlikely. And then we have take action. To me, this is saying there's no need to worry. Like, if you see something new and if you want to move towards something new, you have the opportunity to do that. The energy supports you. If you don't take action, then the situation is very unlikely and you're just going to walk away and close out this cycle. But if you do want to go ahead and do something with what you're feeling, with what you've recognized as a truth, then you could do that too. It feels like this is very much a choice. Like this could all be an internal process that you're going through. This could all just be you waking up to the fact that, wow, I do actually, if this is you, Sag, and not somebody feeling this way about you, this could be you coming into the realization that, wow, I actually do have more intense feelings for somebody. Let's just say you're in partnership. You have a business partner and you met another partner that you'd like to collaborate with. You're like, I actually feel a lot more optimistic about this new business partner than I do about my actual partner. Like, how am I going to navigate this? It's either I'm going to just say, well, I mean, I'm already in partnership and close out that possibility, or I'm going to actually walk away from what I need to walk away from to go in partnership with this new person. Apply this to romance, apply this to wherever this is in your life. But in October, you're going to have the awareness. Like, you're going to have the awareness that I'm either really liking what this new business partner is saying. I'm really attracted to this new person. I really want a new beginning over here instead of here. And I feel like it's what you do with that awareness that informs the rest of your October, and all of you will make different decisions. But I feel like the cards are saying, like, if you want to take this new beginning, you can. And if you don't want to, if you take no action, then it's going to be very unlikely that anything happens. So yeah, I'm going to leave this up to you, Sag. It's interesting though that the shock of the new is here, because it almost feels to me like the universe is like pushing you off the ledge, like slowly but surely. It's like, take the new thing, Sag, like go towards a new thing, you know you want to. All right, so I'm going to leave you here, Sag. I hope this was helpful to some of you, all of you. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.